excuse me, friends. As you all know, I like my axes, and I build axes. Yes, I do. I build axes and refurbish them, and do all kinds of stuff. And the latest thing that Buck and Billy Ray's going to do is he's going to forge his own heads. This community, YouTube is a phenomenon, friends. It is. It's an absolute phenomenon. You know, you would, oh dear.
So is that a problem?
You would hear about, you know, and I'm 52, so I would hear, you know, oh, this, somebody made it big on YouTube, and I would think, that's great. That's wonderful. That's neat. I'm not big, but I'm not particularly small neither. And my ramblings right now is going towards the fact that I believe it's the strength of the communities that are built on YouTube. Is I knew right from the start I wasn't going to be Mr. Gimmicky guy. I knew right away that it had to be reality, real stuff, helping people better their power saw skills. That's where it really started, was with the filing. Get the gullet. There's a lot of construction going on around here.
There is.
So, anyway, friends, back to the axe thing. It's been a wild program for me, incredible program, and I've done so many now that I like to do things that are close to my heart, meaningful projects. Well, this fella sent this axe. He asked me, he put a request in, and I talked to him, and I said, well, you know, whose is it? What's the deal on it? He showed me pictures, and I said, that looks like a nice axe. It's just a no-name axe as far as I can see, but it's got a nice handle on it, and it was meaningful to him. It was his dad's, I believe. Either that or his grandfather's. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna take a look at it up at the house here. Me and Pops are just getting home. Oh, I'll get you to go by the mailbox now, Dad.
All right.
And we'll take a look at this thing. I'll be up the house in a minute. I'll share it with you. Yeah. So, friends, good day. I'm gonna hook you into this little ordeal here. So you know how it goes. You get a little shake like that. Hey, yeah, of course you do. And then guess what else? Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm kind of excited, to be honest with you. I am. I'm being serious. I'm in the bunker. I haven't been in the bunker a lot. It's been summer. It's been hot. We're still ripping. Dad, you say there's no freaking sight. No rain in sight.
No rain in sight for the next 10 days.
So we're hot. The bush is shut down. No cutting. I talked to the Manleys, our crazy, wild, super chatting, lovely people. The Manleys. They can't. They live on Salt Springs, so they can't cut. There's no cutting going on. So it's hot, friends. It's hot. But I received an axe. I took a request. Thank you for all your axe requests, by the way. I haven't said that very often, but I mean it. I appreciate that you folks are requesting axes. It makes me feel good that people like my stuff. So just thank you for that, right? So now, the funny thing is I took this request off a guy. It meant a lot to him that I would take a look at this axe, and we're gonna do it on film. I'm gonna resurrect this axe. I've only seen pictures. I believe it's his grandfather's. I believe, David, it's either your grandfather's or your dad's. You might not even be sure of whose it is, but it's somebody older than you and me. So this is cool. This one's here. So I'm gonna have to ask David. Oh, look at there's a hole in it. Now this could be just. It could be just that he bought a replacement handle from Council, right? That's what this could be. We don't know. Wow. The grain is actually it's a leaf spring axe, friends. It's completely horizontal, the grain in this axe. Almost completely sideways. Up and down is what they say is good, but what is good is, somebody's been banging on the bottom a little bit there. I'll tell you what what the best grain orientation is the guy who's swinging the axe. That's the grain orientation. You look at your grain orientation, you look for defects on your handle, and you go, okay, well, I better be careful with this, or okay, this is a good sturdy handle. Use your cranium a bit. I don't run my life on grain orientation. I've said it before. Here we go, we're in. Aha. There we go. Okay, so you know what? I don't know. That does not look like a council axe to me. It looks like a Chinese axe put on a council tool. That's what it looks like to me, friends. But I'm not positive yet. I'm not positive. So, jeez, that is a nice handle. Oh, it's right loose. So what I do in a scenario like this, you see this, friends, when you got this action going on? You know what I do, actually? Okay? Is I mean, I could probably try and bang it off. It might be shrunk so much that it does, but what I try and do is get them wedges out, and it'll fall right out pretty much, that handle. So what I do is I actually carefully, now that we... Yeah, see? Look, there we go. Now we're above, friends. See? You see what I'm talking about? Now I can actually pop these right out of there. So let's see if we can't do that right now. Yeah, wooden. And there's no glue. You see? So I think this was a some kind of a... Someone rehandled this axe at some point, friends. Whoops. And there it is. There it is. No glue. And there's the steel wedge right there in the middle.
How are you going to get that out? Same way?
Well, I think the way I thought before. So the steel wedge is still in there, friends. I don't know whether... Let's try this again. It may not. So this is what we got. So this is definitely a rehang, friends. I believe. I'm not positive yet. It might just be that they didn't stamp council on it yet. I'll find out. I'll call you guys back in a second. There it is. Here we go. Wow, that's actually a long wedge, friends. It's actually, it's not the greatest handle. I'll be honest, it's not, but it is the handle that came on the axe, and it is definitely worth resurrecting. But you can see already that I've, just by my slight bit of tapping, I've already moved it down a little further. So to get a proper hang on this axe, I actually don't think it's going to happen. And I'll tell you why. It may, because it's gonna be close, friends. On the original hang, there was no. There wasn't really a good fit, unless it went on and shrunk a lot instantly. So let's look at something. Let's look at something real quick. It does strike me as a Chinese axe head, friends. Anyway, she's off. Sounds Chinese too. But this is going to be an interesting, yeah, see, it goes right down, friends. Easy. Did you see that? You see, friends? It just, boom. And then it's like, look. So, yeah, I'll talk to David and see what he says. I may, I don't know. I'll see what he wants to do. Well, Dave, she's pretty rough. I mean, it's, there's There's like, see the difference? All right, well, after a bit of sweat, I think we're gonna do this right now. My wife says to me the other day, she says, honey, I never see you with your ball cap on backwards and you look cute as heaven. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't even think I look good in ball caps, never mind backwards. That must mean she loves me, friends. She loves me. Okay, here we are. So here's the deal. Now, I've been doing this for a long time. I don't like things looking new. Things that are old and beat up and rusty and pitted and bashed around, they've got a life. They're still here. They survived, right? It's like an old truck, a survivor. They actually call old vehicles survivors. They call them survivors, friends. So this is a survivor, right? Yes. Now, so I've just cleaned it up a little bit here and there. I'll give you a close look at it so you can get yourself a better peek at it. Here she sits, friends and foe. She's got some kind of a name on her. We're not quite sure what it is. But there it is. There's Buchan's style of an axe right there. That's it. I don't grind and shine. Not a chance. Not me. It's not what I'm about. So now, what I do though. What I do. Haha, do. Get it, kids? Do. Because I know there's some young fella sitting there with his dad and his mom watching old Buck and Billy Ray tonight on the channel. I know yous are. And it's good to see you. And make sure you help your folks out. When mom asks you to do something, scurry over there and do it. You're going to respect her. You got to respect her. You don't want to get mom angry, huh? Talk to me about it. Here's the deal. When we raised our kids, Hogan and Rita, mom stayed at home. We were so fortunate. My business was doing good enough where I says, honey, you don't have to go to work. My wife's like, Wendy, she's like, what are you talking about? Work. I work. I'm a worker. I'm not going to work. I said, honey, I'm just telling you, if you don't want to go to work and you want to stay home, I think we can do it. I know we can do it. Well, she ended up doing it. And we were so thankful. Anyways, she would stay with the kids all day. I would come home and I'd be like, oh, kids, come here, right? You know the story, right? And she'd have no patience left because she's been with them all day. And I'd be like, they'd do something. And I'd be like, honey, leave them alone or whatever. And she'd be like, you haven't been here all day with them. And she's right. I had to figure that out. She wasn't. So it was a neat dynamic. It was really cool, our situation. I was very grateful for it. Wendy, you couldn't get a better mom than Wendy. Now, I'm going to change the bit on this, my die grinder. Scotty Gagnon, I will never forget you as long as I live. Scotty Gagnon. The people on this channel, I tell you, you're so nice to me, all you folks. Every single freaking one he is. Let's put this sucker on. Let's put this one on. The only thing about this is, friends, is I don't have, just a minute. Just a freaking minute. I think I took my tool. Oh no, there it is there. Done. Let's put this so I can use some length on it. Right about there. I'm happy with that. You guys happy with that? Hey? Morgan? Miles and Morgan, how are you doing? Preston, young fella. We met Preston at the campsite. Yeah, we did. Oh, there's some more people. Man, oh man. There we go. We're rocking. Okay, let's go out and do this. I want to show you what I do, friends, okay? I want to show you. Come on out. So this is what I do, friends. I take my die grinder and I clean inside the eye because you know there's rust and scale in there. And it won't be good for the fit. It just won't be. I started doing this quite some, yeah, you can see it all in there. go. Let's close that out there. So now, friends, now we have got an axe which is clean. Look at. Look at. Oh yeah, this is good. I love it. This is going to be actually not a bad axe. Better. This is coming up. It's coming up. So here's the thing with this little space here now. We don't, I guess I could. I'll see what happens when I get this home, which it's going home now. David, are you ready for this? When you burn something, you always raise little hairs to the wood. I tell you right now, this feels like a freaking, it feels beautiful. But it has been used. I'm liking it. Actually, I am. I'm liking this thing now. Yeah, it's a little worn there. Let's get it on. Let's do it. Let's get this sucker on. You hear that? So I'm putting all my weight on this sucker. Like, you hear that? Okay. So this is interesting. I've put all my weight on it, stomped on it, and it's a flat top. Almost a flat top, not quite, right? Let's get you guys even. I think you're a little bit lopsided. There. I'm more happy with that. I'm more happy, which is happier, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's happier. Okay. This is the scary part. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, there's a space there. That is straight as an arrow. Straight now, that is as straight as an arrow. That's it. She's down. That's where it's going. And actually, believe it or not, friends, look at this. We got proud a bit. We literally got a little bit proud, which this was not proud. And I see space right through there. So I think what I'm going to do, as a matter of fact, I am going to. Look at this though, because the handle's broken. See it? Okay, I'm going to fix it. All right. So now that that's down exactly where I want it, I build the shape of this fix-it thing with the sander. There's the piece I'm going to use to fix the axe. I'm going to add in. I could literally just add in that wood right there. I could, but I'm not going to. I'm going to make it so that I can put a wedge in it as well. So here we go. Now we're shorter, you see? This is what I'm talking about, friends. Seriously, this is what I do. And I bang, down it goes. Okay, now that I've got that, okay, and it remember friends, it's pounded in there, right? I'm not worrying about that little thing right there at the bottom. I'm just not worrying about it. It's to stop this movement. And trust me, it's going to do it. But here's what I'm going to do. Because I want it to work. I want it to be functional, okay? Show you what I'm talking about. Right? You know what I'm talking about. So friends, I hope some of this stuff can help you. So what I do now is, because my kerf's not quite wide enough, I want to be able to get a wedge in and make this work perfectly. So it's too thin, so I double up on these now. I put them together. That's what I do. Seriously, this is what I do. I put them in there and I start going. Okay. This is looking really good. This is how my brain works. This is it. Okay? That's it. I could take a little bit more off of this guy, and so that when this pushes out, you understand what I'm saying, friends? See that? So I may just take a little bit more off of this guy. Sorry, but maybe not. Where is it now? There it is right there. It's this stuff. And it's crazy. Like, I mean, listen to it. There. Okay. This might be our weapon here. Okay, I'm going to build a wedge. I'll be right back, friends. It's time to go. There it is. I need this for this axe. It's custom. Everything's custom made. Every single freaking thing in it. So let's do it. Let's not even horse around. I know for a fact that this glue in here is almost freaking dry. Not quite, but it's very close, and I'll guarantee that it's solid in there now. This is going to be nuts. This is very interesting. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Where's my little guy that I had? There he is there. I'm gonna put some more in there. Okay, this is exciting. All I know is I'm going to smash that sucker in there. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Wow! Success! Huge success! This is crazy. It's crazy. Okay, friends, I gotta be honest. I'm just honestly. That's a freaking resurrection if I've ever seen one. I'm happy with it. I'm just here. Let's get this back on here. There. Hey, I stand behind this 100%. David. David, you'd have this piece for a long, long time if you take care of it, buddy. I'm not joking you. Takes a lot of time and thinking to get stuff like that done. Oh, that's looking good. Hang on. You. Look at this. Look at that. Look at how that ended up. I may just clean some of this up right there. I may not. See that little bit of stuff? That's just, I may leave it. Look at freaking that. If you want to test your axes and your fits, if you're doing a resurrection like this and you want to make sure, this thing turned out wicked. Check it out. You stick it in wood where it'll go in wood and give it like grab onto it and give it a shake like this and see if you can see anything. And you don't. Not on this one, you don't. I'm just going to take my little X-Acto knife and nip. You got a sturdy axe, but this handle is skinny. It's got some dry rot in it. David, Ross, buddy, it does. It's got dry rot in it. So just be careful, pal, okay? Be very careful. Thanks for joining me, friends. It's a scorcher out. Thanks for watching my videos. buckandbillyray.com for any merchandise, any Get the Gullet shirts, Woodman shirts, frequently asked questions, videos you have not seen on the channel. There's all kinds of stuff. The website at buckandbillyray.com is actually an entirely different experience over there. There's videos, there's updates, there's stuff I can guarantee you haven't seen. I love you all. Be kind, friends. Make a difference in someone's life. Over and out. Check this out. Check this out. JPH something ever keen. There she be. It's beautiful. Oh yeah. Over and out.